the sound. Okay. Yeah, so this is also a proof that meditation could also be done not only by having a lot of time to meditate, but also when we have busy days and stuff, we could still do meditation. But if we put importance to it, we can make time and schedule a time for meditation. And for today, it's been quite busy since yesterday already. And to have some time to come and meditate is a blessing. For me, and hopefully for everyone here as well, right? And if we learn how to meditate correctly and to further our meditation more and more, we'll know the importance, we'll realize more of how important meditation actually is, right? We'll start to understand more and more, deeper and deeper about meditation in that way. Okay. It's just nice. A good time to relax. Get to sit and close my eyes. Hopefully, all of us get to close your eyes and just rest the body, rest the mind. Right? We take showers every day. So that's correct, right? We take showers every day for our body so that we feel fresh, we feel clean. Our mind needs the shower also. And the shower for the mind is to rest it, to meditate, to leave all the worries, all the thinking aside for just a while, and just to actually rest the mind. When the mind comes to a rest, it then cleanses itself and it receives positive energy that way as well. I'd like to share a little bit of something with all of us today. We've all learned that in order to meditate well, in order to still our mind and find true happiness, we need to be comfortable in our body and our mind, right? In whichever way it is easy for us. For example, if you like to do some stretchings to relax the body, get the body comfortable, then that may be your technique of choice, right? In order to adjust the body to be comfortable. Or if you like to just really sit on a chair or on a couch, then please feel free to do so, or sit on the floor, on a cushion on the floor, and you feel good that way. That's your technique, right? That's your own preference. Whatever suits your body best, do that to get your body comfortable. And for the mind, sometimes we let go, sometimes we use visualization, sometimes we use breathing as the technique to actually get our mind away from all the, maybe the burdens that we have on our mind, all the thoughts, all the responsibilities that we have at the time, and just get the mind to come to a rest, right? Just to relax the mind from all burdens for just that moment. Whichever mean is easiest for you, is most suitable for you, or is your preference, then that's the way you should use. Okay. Be comfortable in body and mind. And we've been meditating together for, I believe, more than a year now, right? More than a year now. And let's talk a little bit about progress. How do we progress in meditation? Or what are some of the things that could let us know that we are actually progressing in meditation? Okay. Definitely, to progress in meditation, we need consistency. We've been meditating together for a year now, so that's consistent already. But what do we actually mean by consistency? Let's go a little bit in depth about this word, okay? What is consistency in meditation? As we've just talked a little bit about earlier, meditation is about relaxing the body and relaxing the mind, getting it to be comfortable, right? If you're able to do that, remember your technique, right? What did you do to get your body relaxed and your mind relaxed? And that's your method. Now, what we need to do is just to practice that method and repeat it, right? Repeat being relaxed and comfortable. For example, if my method was to just, right now I'm sitting on a chair, so I'm just sitting right here, resting my whole body. And I just feel like I want to let go and don't worry about anything. So I just do that, right? And now I'm practicing correctly. I feel good. I feel good as a result. I feel relaxed. Okay. And maybe sometimes when the relaxation is starting to fade away, I feel a little bit less comfortable. I do some readjustments. Right? I readjust my body, readjust my mind, let go once again. Then I feel comfortable once again. Then when I feel less comfortable again, I readjust again. And then I feel comfortable again. Okay. And then when I feel uncomfortable or maybe less comfortable, I readjust my body, reset, let go once again. I feel comfortable again. Okay, and just repeat that, repeat that. Stay with the comfort as long as you can though. But then just repeat practicing correctly. Repeat being comfortable. Repeat being relaxed. Okay. And that's how we're going to be able to progress in meditation. The length of the relaxation does count, but the repetition of being relaxed also does count a lot. Okay. And also, the way you're going to notice yourselves improving is that when you practice over and over again, you'll feel that to get to the point of relaxation, to get yourselves to be comfortable, becomes easier and easier. Okay. And you would be able to stay with the comfort for longer and longer periods of time also. That's some indications of your meditation getting better and better already, right? Hope that's easy enough to understand, okay? Oh, I just changed this word actually. I don't know why. Okay, it's the wrong slide. Sorry, it's the wrong PowerPoint. But just to let you know, when we practice meditation, sometimes when we close our eyes and we try to relax, we try to find that feeling of comfort inside of us, sometimes it is harder to find. Okay, let's put it that way. It sometimes could be a little bit harder to find it. In this case, actually this word wrong shouldn't be here. It should be maybe right here, right? It shouldn't be here. It should be practicing less correctly, okay? When you're trying to find that comfort and you can't really find it, maybe at that point we're practicing less correctly, not trying to be compromising, but that's actually what it is, right? In this case, don't worry, okay? Don't worry if you don't feel comfortable in your meditation. If you feel a little bit of tension, less relaxing, don't worry. If we practice less correctly, instead of repeating, like what we did with the correct practices, we reset instead, okay? Reset. Open our eyes, relax, calm ourselves down, don't rush into meditation. Once we feel right, we feel comfortable, then we can start our meditation once again. Right? When we're doing this, when we're practicing meditation, To put it in very simple terms, right? We're just getting ourselves used to being relaxed. That's it. Getting our mind used to being relaxed and comfortable. Because we've been through a lot of stuff throughout the day, right? So our mind usually just works around a lot. And this is what we're training our mind to do. If our mind is used to being relaxed, it just wants to stay still. And then we'll be able to find happiness from within easier and easier. Okay? And more meditation experiences as well when the mind becomes used to being relaxed. That's the one of the main goals of meditation. Get yourself used to being relaxed, and then the rest would be very, very easy. Very easy. Then we'll all be able to reach our goals in meditation this way. Okay. Repeat being comfortable until you're used to the feeling, and then just let the feeling guide you further and further. And that repetition, that consistency is what's going to grow your meditation. There's basically, that's all. That's all in meditation, right? So coming together every twice a week, right? That's what's going to bring your meditation further. And if you meditate on your free time, on your own free time also, that would be very, very beneficial. So let's take this all into practice together, shall we? And before we do, let's again adjust our body just to get ourselves ready for our session. Adele says it's a blessed Thursday, everyone. And Pam says, hi, everyone. Nice to see you all. All right. So for those of us who are ready, let's begin by softly and gently closing our eyes. Let's take our time. Let's softly and gently close our eyes. Just enough so that they feel relaxed. Again, our eyes doesn't need to be closed all the way. We could leave it open just lightly so that some light could penetrate and our eyes truly relax. And let's move on to relaxing our head, our forehead, our cheeks, our chin. Relax our neck, our shoulders, relax our torso, our waist, our thighs, our legs, all the way down to the tips of our toes. take our time and just make sure every part of our body is completely relaxed. And when we feel good, we feel right. Let's just keep our feeling that way. Keep ourselves calm. Keep our body relaxed. And keep our mind with that feeling of relaxation. And let's let go of all worries. Let go of all responsibilities for now. Let's just take this time together to really rest ourselves. Almost as if we are the only person in this world, so that we could truly cultivate our relaxation, our peace energy from within, and that later on we could share it with our loved ones. For now, let's relax. And let's enjoy this feeling. If there is any space, any place, any spot in this vast empty space that we are feeling right now, that feels relaxing and comfortable for you, and you feel you'd like to just stay at that spot, just to rest the mind right there. And it feels nice, it feels good. And you can try resting your mind softly and gently in that spot. It could be anywhere, around the eye, around the nose, the chin, or we simply could just let go and don't worry about the spot at all. Let the mind rest where it likes. And see with time or where it likes to rest. Whichever feels better, whichever feels good for you at this moment. That's how we all should rest our mind. And that's all that we're basically doing. Just resting our body, resting our mind, and cultivating that feeling of relaxation. If you're feeling good, if you're feeling right, feeling nice and comfortable, that shows that you're practicing perfectly, correctly. Keep it that way. Keep yourselves calm. Don't worry of when we're going to lose this feeling. If it goes away, let it go away. And don't worry of what will happen next. If it comes, let it come. Or if it goes, let it go. Whatever comes, whatever goes. Don't worry, be happy. Let it be. Let our mind free. And there's no need to do anything anymore. Let our mind rest and travel. Travel to the source of purity all by itself. Along the road, we might start to feel something different inside with that feeling of comfort. Some may feel spacious. Some may feel light, feel bright. Some may even feel some movements. Whatever happens, let it be. If we could all be neutral, as if nothing is happening that's really important, our mind will become restful and relaxed and would be able to travel further and further without limits. Keep our body, our mind calm and comfortable. If you feel good, you're doing amazing. We're walking a path that we can't really see the road. So the only thing that's gonna give us directions or give us the certainty that we're on the right path is this feeling. So keep ourselves relaxed, calm and comfortable. Positive feelings, relaxation, peace and love and purity will start to build up inside of our mind gradually, bit by bit, all on its own. We may start to feel fresh, feel cool, feel nice inside. And that's really, really good. Let it be, though. Let it go. If we are not attached to anything, our mind will become still. And when it becomes still, we will then receive the gifts on the inside, the gifts of purity, true happiness, and more. These things could only be received by oneself. We can only cultivate these things on our own. And it takes diligency. It takes time. It takes effort just to find some time to really relax and just to reconnect our body and mind back to the source of purity inside. Only when we're able to find peace, find happiness inside of our mind, that we would be able to share it with others around us. Keep being relaxed. Keep being calm and comfortable. Feel soft and gentle. Doing this one by one, we're creating a brighter world. Brighter for ourselves first, but at the same time, it is lighting up the world, making this world brighter and more peaceful. So let's just take this time together to really rest and relax and don't worry about anything. At any point where we start to maybe feel a little bit less comfortable, don't worry at all. We have infinite amount of happiness or relaxation inside. So always be ready to readjust. Readjust our body, our mind, so that we feel comfortable once again. And we continue our journey inside from where we feel good and comfortable, and it is easy for us. So let's be calm, be at ease, wait for our mind to cultivate more positive energy for ourselves. Wait for our tree, our seed of positive energy, of all positivities, to flourish and grow by giving it the nutrients of patience, calmness, and relaxation. And before you know it, the tree will start to bear fruit to you, giving you great meditation experiences, greater happiness, greater stillness of the mind, and even more to come. So let's spend this time together to just relax, let go, cultivate as much peace, as much love, as much relaxation as we can. And let's meditate together in silence for this time being. as we are relaxing, as we are accumulating the positive feelings inside of our mind, the calmness, the brightness, let's recall our good deeds and the positive energy from all our good actions. Let's recall our practice of generosity, our practice of moral disciplines, our practice of meditation, all the practices that brings into our mind the feeling of purity, the feeling of pure happiness. And let's bring all of these feelings, all of these positive energy together into a clean, clear crystal sphere. And let this crystal sphere shine bright, shine brilliantly outwards, brighter than the sun, brighter than 1,000 suns. Outwards with purity to our family, to our friends, to our loved ones. And radiate it outwards, sharing to everyone in this Zoom session. And outwards further, reaching everyone in our city, in our country. Shine brighter, shine further, reaching everyone in this whole world. Shine our brightness outwards even further, out into space, into the universe, and outwards infinitely, reaching all beings, all spaces, and all particles, cleansing everything, purifying everything. All beings and all things. Let's keep our mind calm and comfortable and relaxed. And with this feeling of relaxation, let's express our good thoughts and goodwill to all beings together by wishing for everyone to always be happy, always be fulfilled in all their wholesome wishes. May everyone be free from harm, dangers, wars, diseases. Be free from all negativities, free from anger, hatred, greed, delusion, free from all misunderstandings. May we have love, respect for one another. May we all love and share to one another our compassions. May we all be bright and shining on the inside, filled with positive energy. May we all be calm and still in our mind. May we all find true happiness quickly and easily. May we all reach the utmost of happiness, the utmost of purity, as soon and as quickly as possible. And let's spend some time together to relax and share our good thoughts, our loving kindness together with all beings. And now that we've all shared our good thoughts, goodwill with everyone and all beings together, let's softly and gently bring our attention back to ourselves. Let's softly and gently take our time. Let's bring our attention back to ourselves, to where we feel most comfortable and most relaxing. And at that point of comfort, with our crystal sphere, our sphere of purity, of all our accumulated energy, let's wish for ourselves to always be healthy, always be wealthy, be fulfilled in all our wholesome wishes, find success in all our wholesome goals, be loved, be respected, be protected from all harms and dangers, be free from sadnesses, sorrows, sufferings, free from all impurities and negativities, be free from anyone who would try to harm us or take us onto the path to ruin, surrounded by good, virtuous, wise people always. May we all be pure, clean, and clear in our body and our mind. May all the things that we do brings upon positivities into our lives and to everyone around us as well. May we all be the goodness, the role model of goodness to everyone in this world, making this world a world of true peace, true happiness quickly. And may all of us reach the utmost of purity, the utmost of happiness as soon as possible. And let's take a few moments to wish for ourselves, for all the wholesome things we need. And now that we are coming towards the end of our meditation together, let's make sure that we are still relaxed and comfortable. Our body is still rested, and our mind is still free. And to remember also that when we finish our session, let's keep this feeling of relaxation with us as much as possible, as long as possible, and to reconnect to it as often as possible for our own benefits, for our own happiness, for all of our success, and for the happiness of everyone around us as well. And keep ourselves calm, relaxed, and comfortable. And then when we are ready, as we are ending this session, let's end it by softly and gently opening our eyes. Let's softly and gently open our eyes. Sappaputta nupavena, sappathamma nupavena, sappasankha nupavena, sathasoti bhavantu te. And rejoice in all your merits. Welcome back to our session. Hopefully you all had a wonderful and relaxing meditation. And let me pass the mic back to our wonderful moderator, Jessie.
Thank you, Monk Jackie, for guiding us today. And now is our photo sessions. So we like to invite every one of you to open your camera so that we can take a good photo together. And smile, everyone. Okay, thank you, every one of you. So if you have any questions, you may send it to the chat box now so that our teaching monk will give you a very best answer.
Thank you, everyone. It's really nice to see all of us and a lot of new people also. Yes, and hopefully you all had a good and relaxing meditation, and that's very important too. That's the purpose of meditating together, right? Yeah, and if you have any questions like what Jessie just said, right, please feel free to ask. And if you have any good meditation experiences that you'd like to share, that would be amazing as well. It would be very amazing. I'd like to hear from all of us, right? And let me read out the comments from Elsa. Thank you very much. Thank you for the relaxing exercises. Yes. So as we are talking about consistency also in meditation, right? The easy part, meditation is easy. Every part of it is easy. The easy part is to find, it's easy. Okay. The easy part is to relax the body and the mind, right? To find a meditation experience, to still the mind. That's very, very easy. And it gets easier and easier with practices as well. It's like learning about ourselves. What makes us feel good? doing what to our mind relaxes it, right? So that we could find peace, find happiness for ourselves. Okay. Now, consistency could be considered as the harder part to meditation, but it's still easy though. Because if we do it, we'll be able to do it, right? Only when we don't do it, then we won't be able to do it. It's as simple as that. That's what our master says also, and it's very true. If we put our mind to meditation, if we all want to be relaxed, right? At any moment, I'm sure with all our practices for over a year, we would all be able to do so easily, right? Just close our eyes and find that relaxation. Simple and easy. Now, what we could take into consideration to practice is to see how many times we can do it throughout the day, or maybe how often are we doing it right now, and what not. Maybe we could add a little more time now into our practices also. That could help us further progress our meditation as well. And there are so many things inside, so many wonderful things inside of our mind that I'd really like for us to experience for ourselves. I can't really say of what they are, or else it would be almost as if, okay, letting you guys know that these are supposed to be there, and maybe some may start to, it's hard to say. I can't really put it out in words right now, but there are reasons why I can't really say what a meditation experiences are unless you witness it for yourself and then you share it, right? Even in our groups of monks who meditate with our meditation teacher, we write our meditation reports to him, right? And then he reads it out. No, not read it out to everyone, but he reads it, but he doesn't show everyone of what each student have in their meditation experiences, right? So that we don't, almost like not copy from one another, or not to see what's further, so that we don't have expectations. Okay, that's the thing. If we don't have expectations, all meditation experiences inside would likely be true and be real, right? And it's only ourselves to sense of what's inside of us. Even though we're meditating on the same level, even, some may have different experiences, some may have another experience. And then they may wonder why the experiences aren't the same, right? That's some of the reasons why we can't really say what's awaiting for all of us inside, but I'd really like for all of us to find it for ourselves. And that's where consistency comes into play very importantly, very, very importantly. Okay. I can tell you a little bit though, that, what was I going to say? All right. Repetition. Okay. Here's what I was going to say. The meditation experiences inside, whether or not how far we're able to reach, okay, it depends on how much our mind has accumulated that feeling of relaxation inside, right? For example, if we were going to buy a car, okay, a Toyota, right? We do need a certain amount of money, right? If we were going to get a more expensive car, maybe a Mercedes-Benz, right? We do need to accumulate more money to be able to get it. Now, if we wanted a Bugatti, right, we would need to accumulate even more money in order to get it, right? And that's the same with meditation, but we're not accumulating money in this sense, right? And each of us all have the same means in order to accumulate it. It's just up to our diligence, right? Whether or not we put our comfort into practice, our techniques into practice, right? The more we accumulate our relaxation, the stillness of the mind, the deeper or the meditation that we're going to receive, right? It would be something. Some may feel light, some may feel some things in our Mind Stories group. We shared that we have some people who has brightness, right? Yeah, these things are meditation experiences. But if we get even more comfort accumulated inside of our mind, the stillness, we would receive something more, right? And the feelings that we are having inside, we would start to know of what these feelings are coming from. What are these feelings, right? We would be able to actually, you'll be able to sense it for yourself. But for now, let's put it that way, that it is up to all of us, right? Of what meditation experiences we want to experience. All depends on us. And we could all do it, right? For sure. If we do it, we could all do it. Okay. Let's read out some of the comments. If you have any questions, please ask. Okay. From Yeo, had a very good meditation session today. I just relaxed my mind and visualized 2 rainbows that I saw on the 17th September for a short time, and I liked the soft, calm voice from you. And then it just bring me a peaceful time automatically. Thank you. Yeo. If the peacefulness comes automatically, that shows that you are meditating perfectly well. Okay, keep that up. Keep that feeling going. Keep it consistent. And then at any moment you start to lose that feeling of comfort, if it starts to lessen, right? We don't have to wait until it all goes away. At any moment where that feeling of comfort starts to lessen, then we could readjust a little bit and get it back up where we feel relaxed and comfortable. That readjustment sometimes could be being content with what we have as well, right? Sometimes we readjust and it doesn't get back to where we feel good or we expect it to be. Then just be content with what we can do, and then it will grow and we'll be able to travel further into meditation as well. So rejoice in your merit, Gio. From Jesse, what can we do or what shall we do when come to uncertainty in our life or career path? For what I've learned from my master, okay, when decision making comes and we have to do a lot of thinking and we can't really figure out what to do at that moment, he said to get out of thinking, right? Instead of thinking, he did say this to one of his students also that came to the temple, wondering of what to do in the career, right? He says, actually what he said is just to sit and meditate, right? But with his explanations further, it's like, get out of thinking. Calm the mind down, right? Find peacefulness inside the mind. And then you will be able to find the answer that way for yourself, right? Decision makings also comes from the mind, the heart. Sometimes from thinking, it would be a little bit ambiguous as well. Or maybe we try to figure out something and it's like a two-way path. We can't really, the more we think of it, the harder it gets. Okay. In Thai, the word decision making is ตัดสินใจ or to make up the mind, to put it into English terms, right? To make up the mind is decision making. And in that case, it's using the mind to basically do the decision, right? Of what feels right, what feels good, what feels righteous, what feels that is good for us or right for us. In order to make the decisions well, calming the mind, finding peace, finding purity. First, cleaning the mind, right? That's the very first step. And then when the mind is clean, clear, free from thoughts, and are feeling right and comfortable, see what you feel that it is right for you at that moment as your decision, right? The ones that are going to make you feel good or feel happy for yourself in the long run as well. Okay. So for this question, I would like to answer it this way. Okay. First, sit down, calm the mind down, relax, let go of all worries of what to do. And when the mind is clear and bright, listen to your heart, listen to that pure mind, and that will help you make the right decision. Okay. From Vanessa, hello Monk Jackie and every one of you. Sorry my battery cut off, have to go back to the studies. Thank you for the still peaceful moment. Have a great week, all of you. Thank you, Monk Jackie. From Elsa, sorry I got the wrong name. From Pam, at the beginning, have to adjust many times. Many thoughts about work. Open eyes and look at the crystal sphere on screen, and it helped to calm the mind down till the end. And when shared loving kindness felt light and bright inside, recalled merit from donations of Katina yesterday, felt blissful and happy. End the session with happiness, feeling. Thank you very, very much, Ka. And rejoice in everybody's merit. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Beautiful. Yes, so don't worry about adjusting at all. Adjusting will only help us get better, right? The more times we do it, the better we're going to get in meditation. Let me just adjust the scale of the screen a little bit. I can't really see the letters. Okay. So beautiful. The accumulation of merit also, it nourishes the mind, right? If we surround ourselves with doing good things, right? Speaking good things, or maybe being with good, virtuous, wise people like everyone here in our Mind Stories session, right? This will bring positivities into the mind, and it will help the mind grow inside better, even better. Okay. So that's very nice. And rejoice in your merit for performing the generosity, and rejoice in your merit for your good meditation as well. And from Li Shu, I have been meditating with Mind Stories for more than a year already, but I feel that my meditation has not gone better. Followed all the techniques that being taught by you, Monk Jackie, as well as other monks. Right now, I have started to meditate twice a day for a total of about an hour a day. What else should I do to improve? Twice a day, an hour a day. That's really good. May I ask if you do meditate every day, Li Shu? Yes, meditate every day. What is your meditation experience right now? I'm curious. Okay, may you please share a little bit of what is your usual meditation experience? I'd like to dig in a little bit deeper on that also. But meanwhile, let me read some of the other comments. I must say my meditation improved day by day. When I started, I can meditate very few minutes, but now I feel more relaxed than before. It helps me in my everyday life too. Thank you, great session. Thank you, Dalipru. From Tian, I meditated for 55 minutes to compensate yesterday that I didn't have chance to meditate as physical challenge. Was drowsy, so I needed to balance or gain mindfulness more. I changed position and tried to be with a new comfortable pose. About the mind, I kept adjusting, restarted from relaxation. I've lifted the eyelids and opened eyes, but not much to stay with the presence. Though reset many times, but I felt content and felt relaxed with consciousness, recollected merit and offered them to the Buddhas. So started visualize a fade crystal sphere of egg yolk, then let go. Use the feeling to expand the sphere to cover self, shared the merit, to all cells in my body, then share it to the world and other living beings. Very nice. All right, so if you feel good, you feel relaxed, with like what we did in our meditation, right? Accumulate all of that positive energy together into where you feel good and comfortable. Maybe right here around the body, if you like that. And like what you said, sending merits to your cells in your body. You could also try putting some wishes into it, like maybe wish for yourselves to be happy, healthy, right? Free from worries, to find peace easily, to be fulfilled in all your wonderful wishes, and to, again, reach the utmost of happiness as soon as possible. Our mind, when it becomes still, when it is able to find happiness and become still, it would have power. It would be more powerful than the mind that is scattered around, right? Sorry. So when the mind gains its power, then your resolutions, what you long for, all your needs, your wishes, would likely to also become true quicker and easier, right? So what we're doing is training the mind to become strong, right? And we're wishing, sharing our loving kindness do play part into getting the atmosphere around us, inside of us first and around us, to become better and better, and soon for this whole world peace to come true as well. Rejoice in your merit, Tian. From iPhone, just kidding. Yeah, but that's the name, sorry. I started doing a PhD on constructed wetlands, and there are insects on the plants which I have to kill somehow. I just can't do it. I appreciate all life. Shall I ask someone else to do it, or shall I not continue with the PhD if this doesn't feel right for me? I don't want to kill any living being. This is very, very understandable, okay? But killing insects or beings does have effect on ourselves as well. In terms of feelings first, and then in terms of karma also, right? So just to put that there. But it does have different levels of karmic effect on what we do, depending on our intentions also. I'm sure being a studying with a PhD and going for this field, you do not intend to harm the insects with any means, okay? If possible, to refrain from it, that would be really good. But I wouldn't also suggest you to stop the PhD or to not go further. Hopefully, the PhD you're getting is not mainly based on doing this, right? Not the sole purpose of it is not for doing this, but for doing something else that would be beneficial for many, many more people. But this happens to just be in the way, and there's no intention of doing so, right? I would say be as cautious as we can when we're doing our work to not harm any animals or insects, right? And that's basically what I would be able to suggest, okay? I wouldn't suggest PhD or your studies, your current, your path of work is, I would say, it is up to you mostly for whether or not you're going to do it or not, right? Okay, I would not really interfere with that, but just to let you know that all these things also depends on our intention, and see what suits best for yourself. What makes you feel good, what feels right for you, okay? we do things with as much cautious as we can, which being very careful as much as we can. But sometimes things could happen that we do not want it to be. Okay, in this case, it is hard to say. It is very hard to say, right? But yeah, to anyone, killing insects or killing other beings or taking their lives aren't a good thing to do. If we do it on accident, sometimes, right, because of small things, we do not know if we harm them or not. If we have done it on accident, I would say to not hurt yourself with the feelings of guilt that much, okay? It is not our intention to hurt it or harm it. We do as best as we can to proceed in what we need to do for the greater good for ourselves and the whole world. And we're trying to help as much lives as we can, right? But with this, in a way, it could be happening also. I'm just going again. Okay, don't put it too hard on yourselves about these things. Right? Do it as cautiously as you can. And with that is all that I pretty much could suggest right now. Okay. Let's put it this way. People say not to eat meat. Okay. Not to eat meat because it's killing other animals. All right. So we should eat vegetables instead. But eating vegetables, in order to grow the crops, we should plow the lands also, right? And plowing the lands also does harms the animals or the beings under the soil. So in this case, what are we going to do, right? So we should live life as best as we can to not hurt ourselves or to not hurt others as well. If we do this already, but sometimes unexpected things do happen, then there's not much that we are going to be able to do. But to not also hurt yourself with the guilt from maybe doing something that's not as pleasant as we like to do on accident. Okay. Hopefully that answers your question. But see what your PhD, what is it on? On constructed wetlands, right? Constructions. So you're doing good for the community. You're doing good for yourself. Okay. If this is the key part, your whole intention, then do it with as much cautious as possible. And that's hopefully that helps. Hopefully that helps. Okay. From Tian, oh, I see the answer why I don't like to think now, but the mind can tell me what to do. It always correct too. Yes, the mind would help. From Michelle, really enjoyed the meditation today, Monk Jackie. I am better able to turn into my body and notice my feelings with consistent meditation. Very nice. Keep it up. Your meditation is coming well. You're being able to be calm and comfortable and come back into yourself. If your body and your mind connects to be as one, you're going to find something very special, right? Right now it's almost going there. So keep repeating, keeping calm and comfortable, and wait for this connection to happen. Wait with patience and stillness. Be calm and comfortable, and then see what happens for yourself. Okay. From Elian from Brazil. Thank you so much. From Li Shu, not many experiences. Sometimes I saw some bright lights. That's a good experience. And had floating feeling. Most of the times my mind wandered a lot. I used to measure my blood pressure before and after meditation. A reading of my blood pressure increased after meditation. Haha. Okay. So you have brightness and you feel relaxed sometimes, right? You're doing great. All in all, you're doing amazing. Amazing in your meditation. Keep it up. Increasing your hours is going to help you further your meditation as well. That's really good. Okay. Keep it up. 2 hours is what our master recommends also as the standard amount if you want to maintain that meditation or to just go further. You could put more hours and increase your meditation experiences even further that way. Okay. What I could suggest also, besides from increasing even more hours in meditation, is that you could try doing it outside of your sessions as well. Okay. That would work very well. Maybe on your free time, sitting, taking a tea break or maybe a coffee break, or maybe going before working, waiting for something to happen in front of the computer. Maybe if you're working in front of a computer, at any moment where there is a wait going on, try reconnecting to that feeling that you have inside. Okay. If you have to wait at any moment, connect back to the feeling all throughout the day. Be with that feeling, reconnect with it, and stay with it as long as you can, right? Sometimes it could be for a few seconds, sometimes for a few minutes. Reconnect to it throughout the day, bit by bit, as often, as much as possible. That's going to help improve the meditation, okay? One more thing that could help, though this could be a little bit difficult. I don't want it to be that way, right? In our session right here, I'd like for everyone to be able to be in their most comfortable position in your meditation, right? In your most comfortable time schedule and everything. But in order to improve the meditation significantly, you could try to add long hours into your meditation. For example, maybe if you see 1 hour, what happens within that 1 hour? Are you always in balance during the whole hour? Or were there some times when the awareness or comfort start to lose its balance, right? You could write that down and to put more time into having the balance together, okay? See how long within that 1 hour that you could have in balance. And then increase the amount of balance you have during the hour. If not, then you could put in a longer period of hours into meditation. For example, a 2-hour session, if that is okay with your schedule. Okay. Right? If you could have a little bit longer in meditation, 1.5 hours, you could try that for one session, just to add a little bit first, 1.5 hours, and to reconnect with your meditation experience throughout the whole day. Then your meditation would improve. You could keep this up for a little bit. Maybe next time when we see each other, I'm sure you'll be able to find that your meditation has already improved that way. Okay, let's try that. All right. I think that is time for us today. Now there's one last question. Maybe if I could add for Karen. Now, Jackie, does the meditation posture actually really affect the meditation result? It does. It does really affect the result. But in this means is that your posture is your comfortable position, right? If you sit in a very tight position, right, in a standard position with your legs crossed and your hands on top of one another in the most ideal way, but you do not feel comfortable, then that's going to be hard to improve in meditation, right? But if you feel that you're sitting relaxingly in any position, then that's going to improve your meditation, right? So sitting positions actually affect the meditation result. I know that I'm not actually answering your intentions or what you mean in your question, but just to put it this way, right, that any position is important if it's important, if it's relaxing for you. Okay. All right. Hope to meet Monk Jackie 10 out of 10 at Dhammakaya Temple. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Yeah. Do what is best. Do as best as we can for our lives, right? Do what is best for ourselves, for our lives. And to not harm ourselves and to not harm others as well in our intentions, right? And to don't blame us too much, blame ourselves or be too serious about what about these things. Okay. Be happy, be calm and comfortable. Be calm and comfortable. And that when we're able to find peace inside of our mind, right? From doing pure things, from doing good actions, good speeches, good thoughts, that's what's going to bring us and everyone around us, also all beings around us, all the positivities that we long for them. And hopefully we all had good meditation sessions. And thank you all for joining. And let me pass the mic back to Jessie, our wonderful moderator.
Thank you very much, Monk Jackie, for wonderful sharing. And thank you, everyone of you, for joining us to meditate together. So before we end our sessions, so let us pay respect to our teaching monk together by bow 3 times. Let's bow. Second bow. And third bow.
With all our accumulated merits, may we all always be happy, healthy, fulfilled in all our wholesome wishes. May we be free from all harms, dangers. May we be the brightness that lights the heart of ourselves and everyone in this world, and make this world a world of peace, a world of love. May we all reach the utmost of purity, of happiness, as soon as and as quickly as possible.
Thank you, Monk Jackie, for the wonderful blessings. And we'd like to see every one of you again on next Monday. We have a special event that is our birthday of our Great Master. So see you all. Please bring more friends to join us together. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful weekend.